Boom, peace, intro. What's up, guys? Saturday morning. I was down here last night, and my wife actually brought a couple packages in. I didn't realize I had, but I have one in from Rat Black, which I didn't know about till a day or two ago. He emailed me, which I forgot to respond to. Sometimes I get these emails when I'm at work, and I'm not one of these young kids that you have these days that get on their phone while they're working. I shouldn't even say young kids. Heck, my son's 30-something. Ain't that something, 30-something? I think 35, 36. Yeah, one of those numbers. And he'll be on his phone all the time. Every time it goes off, he's on it. But I get a break at 9, I check my phone. I go to lunch at 11, I check my phone. I get off at 3:30, I check my phone. Now, there are times where I may be in between jobs, or I'm waiting for, a lead man that makes the calls on what to do. I mean, I've been there one of the longest people there. I know what to do, but I'm not the guy in charge. So if we need to do some kind of custom something to make it work, even though I may be correct at what I need to do, I'm not the guy that's going to take the fall for that should a customer complain or something. So I usually call the guy that's going to be in charge, the guy in the office that will end up taking that call, so he could decide should we go this way or not. Well, if those kind of times happen, then I may have a couple minutes. I might grab my phone out and see if I got any messages or something, and or if I'm waiting for something in particular. Other than that, I don't mess with my phone. So sometimes I may see an email and then forget to respond to it afterwards. Sometimes I may not even see an email. But anyway, I got hold on a second. All right, I got a package from Rat Black and from Miniature Mustangs. Now, Miniature Mustangs, I did not even know was sending anything. So I guess we'll see what's in both of them. I didn't know either one of them were sending anything. I did get a heads up on Rat Black a day or two ago, but I did not. Oh, I see. Okay. Now this explains the email I got last. Well, I seen it this morning. It said, "Don't open your truck set." So he sent me one of these that he appears to have already opened. Looks like one of the trucks came loose. The best one, 62 Chevy. Hopefully it didn't get all beat up. Nope. Check that out. Wow. So he sent me some that he already took loose. Oh, okay. Well, he only took that one loose. I wonder what's up with that. I wonder why he did that. I mean, why he sent them to me. I think he's seen my video where I showed that I already had them. Man, I love those 62s, guys. I like the trucks. I get all the trucks, 49 Fords, whatever, but I really love the 83 square body Silverado and the 62. I mean, they are just awesome. I love how they always sit. Plus, I like these old ones with the surfboard that's not broken, that sticks out right here. Usually they come off. I'm not going to pry on it and see if it still does. But just the way they sit and all, that is super cool. Yeah, I wonder why he actually sent those to me. Maybe so I could take them out, I guess. And that's really strange that this one has a little plastic case that it sits in. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not really cool. I didn't look close enough to realize that they're held down by... No, they're not. Oh, he must have done that. Oh, he did. He did do that. Those are his zip ties. Yeah, I need to cut those loose. So he did take them all loose. First I was going to say, man, I never noticed they were held on by zip ties. I'm going to have to get those off of there because those will definitely cause some trouble if you leave them there too long. One with the motorcycle is a little hard to get on. Let me pop these out here so I don't drop them. Sweet. Maybe I can get in there. Got it. Yeah, I probably won't keep the box diorama thing. I don't really care about all that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll use it for something, pictures or something. Anyway, sure enough, he yeah, I seen your comment, Mr. Davis. I believe it was Mr. Davis about the microfiber and all. I've never had one scratch up my paint when I buff them. I use microfiber all the time to buff my my paint out. I wax it and I buff it off. I've never had one that scratched up my paint. Now, I will say this. My wife does have some she uses for her cleaning business. She has a house cleaning company. And some of them are not so fine. They got this kind of rough edge on the side of them. And she uses them quite. Now those, I don't like to use those because sometimes it seems like those do leave a, like if you go like this too much, you'll look and you'll be seeing some fine lines in there. So I don't use them on my cars, my real cars, or these. But these little soft ones I get at in the car washing aisle, they're really soft, and I've never had one of them scratch up my paint. But check that out. Isn't that so cool? The Midnight Express truck. I remember in 1983, I was detailing cars for a guy. I just got married in 82, and actually it was 82. I was detailing for the guy. I was 16, and the Little Red Express. There was some heat for some reason. He had several of the original Little Red Expresses come through from a car lot that we detailed, and I was like, man, that is so cool. That's such a cool truck. And but of course I was 16, but I just thought it was a cool looking truck. And then when the 83 Chevy Stepside came out, the next year, the new one, and we done a few cars, man, I loved that truck forever. And but yeah, that's pretty cool. Not sure why he sent me these guys, but don't look like I'm going to be opening that box set. Looks like I will be passing it on just like I planned on doing anyway. But I was telling myself both times that I got an extra one, open it up, man. But for some reason, I just keep giving them away, man. And I haven't answered comments, but I did see a bunch of comments about people on there. And yeah, I agree. I see it about the same way. As long as it's not hurting anybody, what's the big deal? But I do see some of what couple people were talking about. And Meat Butcher actually sent me an email of an article that speaks about that, and the dopamine, or it releases something in your head when it gives stuff, so it can be a selfish feeling, but not whether it's good or bad still remains to be. I believe it would come down to, what you're really trying to achieve. If you're trying to manipulate somebody, well, why? And what are you getting out of it? It'd be like, I don't know, like, it wouldn't make no sense. What? I don't even know if that would be a good example. Like saying I'm giving away all these cars because I want you to watch my video. Well, so I'm going to pay a lot of money just to have you watch a video that really doesn't to, give me anything back or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not the goal, guys. So, I still, like I said, I'm just going to keep on doing what I do. If I want to give it away, I'm going to give it away. And, so on and so on, What's the big deal? But yeah, I see most of you guys agreed that, yeah, man, it's not hurting nobody. People like to receive and people like to give. What's wrong with that? I mean, a greedy person doesn't, We know some narcissists out there, and that is listed as one. A narcissist will say he does, but he doesn't really like to. And a lot of times he doesn't. Even though he says he does, he really don't. If you look and see, he's really not giving away nothing. Occasionally, and he only gives them to certain people. And some people are just too greedy, won't give anything away. I mean, I actually work with a couple guys. They wouldn't buy you a soda pop if you was dying of thirst. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, I shouldn't say I haven't seen it. I've never understood that, how somebody could be so greedy. And then there's those people that want to cash in on the opportunity, Oh, yeah, I picked this up at the store for like $1. Oh, you're super thirsty? You can't find water nowhere and you're just dehydrated? Yeah, I'll give you this for $5. There's those kind of people. And I don't know if it's just genetic or the way they were raised or what, but yeah, I don't choose to be any of those. As long as I'm doing what I want to do, I don't ever have to feel bad or guilty about anything. So if I want to give away cars, I'll give away cars. If I want to keep a car, I'll keep a car. Just like these. Rat Black, I don't know why he gave them to me. I'm pretty sure he knows I had them. But if he gave them to me because I wanted to open one, awesome. And whatever his reason is, I'm glad he did, because now I got a whole set of them open. And that's awesome. And now I'll send those other ones out to somebody. So right on. Thanks, Rat. And that was completely unexpected. And a few of you guys even said the same thing. I mean, think about Kelly. Kelly has gave me so many cars. Y'all seen that whole case full of nice cars. He gave me everything. He's not doing that for any benefit. I mean, other than he wanted to give away cars to somebody and make them happy. So, see what I mean? Diecast Clown, he gives away tons of stuff. A lot of you guys give away tons of stuff. So, I know all of y'all know what I mean. But and like Andre Cruz said, also, it all depends on what you're trying to achieve. And he's right. A lot of us, that's what I said before. When you give away cars or something, don't be upset if that guy don't make a video about it. Did you give him the cars just so he'd make a video? Well, see, then that's not really what you were trying to do. If you're giving him the cars so he has the cars, well, once you acknowledge in your tracking or whatever that he's got the cars, you're done. You don't need to see a video acknowledging, especially if he'll send you an email and say, hey, I got your package. Got your package in. Cool, brother. Good enough. You don't need to tell the world that, nobody needs to tell the world that you got. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys. Anyway, let's see what we got going on here. Man, is that a postcard maybe? James, enclosed are a couple of my treasure hunts I recently scored. Also one of the boulevards you are looking for. Also sent some stickers. The Mustangs are my 2 Mustangs I own. Others are random ones I picked up at a recent car show. Peace, miniature Mustangs. Right on. Okay, let's see what we got going on with these stickers he's talking about here. Oops, must have been open. That was open. Okay, this. Oh, okay, cool. He says it's Mustangs he owns. Maybe it's these. Pretty nice. Must have had stickers made of them or something. I don't know. Those are cool. And there's another one here. It says miniature Mustangs on it. I'll have to put that one down on my cutting pad, whatever you call it. This one's like a postcard or something. Pretty cool. Then I got Petty's Garage stickers. Sweet. Ooh, an actual Hot Wheels sticker. That's cool. I'll have to save that for somewhere special. Oh, Yosemite Sam. Always loved Yosemite Sam. If God didn't want us to have guns, he wouldn't have given us trigger fingers. Ain't that right? Ain't that the truth? God didn't want us to have guns, he wouldn't have given us trigger fingers. That's cool. Yeah, I'll save that one too. Good old Yosemite Sam. Oh, Moon Eyes sticker. Sweet. Man, we don't get any of these shows around here that we get to go to. Oh, that's awesome. Wonder where he found those. Rat Fink. The old Rat Fink sticker with the piston. Right on. Yeah, I gotta save those for somewhere special. And then the Badman sticker. Wow, that one's cool. I wonder where he found that at. They almost look made, like somebody, I don't know, those are super cool. Obviously they're made, somebody made them. That's cool. And it looks like a clipping of the model car. I'm wondering if it's an image off the model car. It reminds me of that. And that's what the model car looked like. It had square exhaust coming out right down here. Little collectors were like rectangular. Those were what the wheelie bars kind of looked like, except it has a hoop underneath it. And it had a clear dome on the hood. This looks a lot like it. That's super cool. Right on, brother. I'll be keeping all those. I'll put your miniature Mustang one down on my mat. That's the word I look for, my mat. Which doesn't get shown so much anymore. I keep using my tablet, and it doesn't show my mat very much. Well, it doesn't show it at all, actually. But anyway, right on. Thanks, brother. What do we got here? Oh, sweet. Acura NSX GT3. Right on. Yep, I was missing that one. Now I've got the Baja Bouncer and the Acura. Cool. Check that out, Eddie G. I think you said you was going to send me one of these. Looks like I got one, brother. Save it for somebody else, buddy. Yourself, whatever. I don't know, whatever you're doing with it. But it looks like I've already got one. And if I had another one, I would just be passing it along. So, because I don't really collect multiples of these things. I guess there could be some customs done to them, but I don't have anything in mind for these, so I just want my, so right on. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. And, oh, wow. These are awesome. Dang. That one's super awesome. Yeah, check that out. It's an older treasure hunt. Old truck. Check that baby out. Man, 59 Flash Rider. That is cool. All the flames on the hood. Now, I don't know what that means. See, because it looks like it does. It has rubber tires. So, I don't know what this means when it's older ones like this. Is this what would have been considered a super, or was there not a super? Was it always just, this would be the special car, the T-Hunt? I don't know. But that is super cool. Looks like he stuck them in some protectors too. Cool. Yeah, that's sweet. And then this one. Man, I'm pretty sure I seen this video when he got these. This one's awesome too. Oh, it's a treasure hunt too, it says. Or it says treasure hunts 11. But check that out, the 59 Chevy Delivery. Man, that baby is beautiful. See, and I haven't seen this casting come back out. I guess the 8 crate's about the closest thing I've seen to it, which that ain't it, in years now. So if it has, I've missed it. I've never seen it. Maybe they're not doing it anymore, but man, that baby looks good. And again, I don't know what this means. It says Treasure Hunts 11. So, but this one doesn't say TH on it. That truck does. Right there on the bed, it says TH. Right there. I don't know what the difference is. And doesn't matter. They're both cool. That is awesome. Look at that. Wow, that's cool, buddy. Appreciate that. Sent me 2. Put them both in sterling cases and sent them. Yeah, I couldn't figure out. I ordered some cases a while back, and I wasn't sure what to get. And I remembered Brandon over at Diecast. He's one of the, I know a lot of you guys probably have, but he's one of the first people I ever seen that was really saying go with sterling because they're great. They fit well. Everything works good on them. So I ordered some, and he's right. These are some good protectors. Nice and strong, too. Not flimsy plastic. The card fits in there real good without crimping it up on the edges. Really good protectors. So right on. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Did not expect any of that. Didn't even know it was coming. So there we go, guys. I'm going to try to get out of here this morning. My granddaughter wants to go. My youngest one collects Hot Wheels. Not my youngest, but one of my youngest ones. I guess she would be the second to the youngest. She's the one that collects a lot of Hot Wheels. My second to the oldest granddaughter, 9 or 10. Man, I'm not good with those ages. But she likes to collect other stuff. Mini brands, sometimes LOL, just other jewelry, of course, and stuff like that. So anyway, she wanted to go hit some stores today, me and her, so I figured I'd take her, and I don't expect to find any cars, but I figured I'd look. And I also thought, you know what, this may be a good thing since I'm not really going just to try to find me cars. Maybe I'll luck out and stumble across some cars. You know how it goes. Like sometimes you find the coolest stuff when you just ran to the store to pick up something else. And you look over there and you're like, wait a minute, they got some cars. So you jump over there and man, check this out. Look at that, you know. So maybe that'll luck out for me today because I didn't find what was supposed to be there yesterday. So we'll give it a shot. So anyway, thanks again, Rat Black. Not sure why you sent me those, but I'm glad you did. Appreciate it. Those are awesome. And I got them all open now. Kelly will love that. He's another one. Open them up. Open them up. I just don't have nowhere to put all these open cars, guys. And plus, if you guys do open your cars, you know how dirty they get just sitting around. And, I mean, I haven't wiped my cases off in, 6, 7 months at least. And they're already covered with a fine line of dust again. But it's pretty easy to just go through there and wipe them all off with a microfiber as opposed to trying to clean every little car, blow the dust out of the inside. I mean, time consuming. So anyway, thanks again, guys. Appreciate that. And hope you see it, Eddie G. Pretty sure you will, but I got that one. So no need to send the one you was talking about. Appreciate it though. Might as well keep it and use it for whatever else you had planned, buddy. Because like I said, I'd just be passing it along so you could just pass it along yourself, brother. So thanks again, guys. This was completely unexpected from both of you. I did get a tip from Rat Black a day or two ago, but other than that, I had no idea either one of them were coming. So y'all take it easy. Hope you have a good weekend. Peace. Outro.